Ncm Afrik-Ann.
Hello, welcome back to another interesting tutorial. This is Ncm Afrik-Ann. In today's tutorial, I will be showing you a step-by-step guide on how to achieve this waist bag. So without further ado, let's proceed to today's tutorial. The materials I'll be needing to make my waist bag. I have my zipper. So this is the material I'll be using. This is my synthetic leather. You can use denim or any thick material of your choice. This will be serving as my lining. I have my back strap. And I have my bag hook. So I'm going to start by creating the pattern for this waist bag. What I have here is 6 by 8. So I'm just going to fold this into 4. After folding, I'll be making a curve on the edge like so. Using my pattern to cut out on my material. I have 2 of these. I'll be using this to cut on my lining. Before attaching my lining, I'm just going to pick one of these. I'll take this to my sewing machine and I'll be creating a channel I'll take this to my sewing machine. This is my back strap cut out. I'll take this to my sewing machine and I'm going to sew here. And I'm also going to sew at the middle. This is to create a channel for my handle. Created a channel for my handle. So after doing this, I'll go ahead and attach my lining. So after fixing my lining, I'm just going to bend this into 2. Trying to get the center of this. I'm going to measure from this point to this point. What I have here is 12¼ I'll measure 12¼ plus 1 inch for my sewing allowance. So I'm going to be coming down by 4 inches. So after cutting this out, I'm going to fold this into 2 equal parts. So this is for fixing my zipper. So before fixing my zipper, I'll go ahead and cut my lining. So after cutting my lining, I'll take this to the sewing machine and fix my zip. After fixing my zipper, I'll be covering this with my lining. So I'm just going to place my lining on my zipper and sew again. After fixing my lining, I'm going to be opening this up very well like this, and I'll be making my top stitch on this. After fixing my zip, what I actually need here is 3 inches, but I need it 4 inches, so I'll have enough material to work with. So I'm going to be reducing this to 3 inches. I'm going to be taking out half an inch from both sides. After trimming off, I'm going to place it on this and cut out. Go ahead and cut my lining for this. So this is what I have here, and this is the lining for this other part. So I'm going to place this part with my zipper like this, and I'm going to pick this other part, right side facing right side. Then I'm going to turn this over to where my zipper is. Then I'll pick my lining, right side facing right side, and I'll be sewing this by half an inch. After joining these two parts, before joining it to the main pattern, I'm going to measure again to be sure of my measurement. So I'm going to pick this pattern and I'll measure from this point is 24 and a quarter. So I'm just going to measure this to make sure I have the same thing from this point. I'm going to be measuring. So what I have here is 25, so I'm going to be reducing this a little. After making sure I have the right measurement, I will come to this point and make a top stitch. If you watch this video to this point, I believe you like what you are seeing. Please do not forget to give this video a like, and if you've not subscribed, please subscribe for more beautiful fashion DIYs. Thank you. After making sure my measurement is accurate, I'm just going to fold this way. I'm doing this to get the midpoint of this. So I'm going to pick this. I've already gotten my midpoint, so I'm going to bend this again to get the midpoint on the other side. So after notching to get this midpoint, I've also notched this other pattern to get my midpoints in this. I'll look for this midpoint and place it here, and I'll use my pin to hold them together. I also get this midpoint. So get this midpoint. Pinning the 4 points together, I'm going to be sewing this round. After sewing round, I'm going to be sealing up these rough edges with my back strap. So after sealing the rough edges, I'm going to be turning out. So after turning out the bag, remember this channel I created for my strap. This is what I'm going to be using for my bag strap. It's about 40 inches long. You can make yours longer or shorter depending on what you want. So I'm just going to fix my hook. I'm going to pick this. So after securing this, I'm going to be passing it through my channel. So after securing this, it's time to fix this other part. I'm not going to be sewing this because I'll be needing it for my adjustments. So this is all for this tutorial. Thanks for watching. If this video was helpful to you, please do not forget to give this video a like, and please do not forget to subscribe if you've not done so. Thank you, and see you in our next tutorials.